All right, welcome back on our Saturday, the Saturday before our 3 straight days with our first alert weather days. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Tuesday. We talked about this being a very complex system as it moves toward the region, really causing issues across much of the central portion of the country, including thunderstorms and some severe well down to our south. That's certainly not something we're going to be impacted by. What's going to happen over the next several days is this. We've got Christmas Eve rain moving into the area as we head into the overnight hours. For some, that'll switch over to freezing rain and snow tomorrow. I think some areas will sit a little bit more in the freezing rain for a longer period of time, causing travel issues. But as it stands now, Christmas Eve, while it does look like it is going to be a day that's going to feature some slick conditions, it now looks like the focus of the worst weather is going to be in terms of the ice. The potential for snow is going to be Christmas afternoon through Tuesday afternoon. Christmas morning, things should be relatively calm. We will see some snow flurries, but then again, later in the afternoon, we start to see things get active once again. Very good opportunity for snow, for ice. And what really does make the system so complex is depending on temperatures, depending on the exact track of the storm, some areas have the potential to see quite a bit of snow, while others may not see any at all. Most will see some ice, but again, some will see much more or better opportunity for that. So with that in mind, take a look at our first alert forecast. By tomorrow morning, like 12 hours from now, most everyone will be covered with precipitation of some kind. For most, it will be rain. Notice where these temperatures are around 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, upper 30s, low 40s. Then you start heading a little farther west. You're on the other side of that cold front. Now we're talking about snow, mixed precipitation. Jamestown, Findlay, Park River, Hallock, all could be seeing those icy conditions early tomorrow morning. And then this system kind of evolves as we move through the daytime hours. The focus of the slick conditions now farther to the east and south. Detroit Lakes, Fergus Falls, Alexandria, Hankinson, Lisbon, right through Fargo, seeing some of that wintry mix of precipitation, meaning travel Christmas Eve in some areas is going to be dicey out there. Now, Christmas morning, while I do think we'll get a break, it's not as if we're going to completely rid ourselves of the moisture. We're still going to see a few snow flurries out there, I think, throughout the morning hours, but generally it'll be dry. Moving through the afternoon now, we've got snow, we've got mixed precipitation moving back into the region. That goes all the way through Tuesday morning into Tuesday afternoon. So what that leaves us with, again, is areas that are going to see a potential of a lot of snowfall, where others very little snow at all. How about this? There is the potential we could see as much as 8 inches of snow, depending on how this system kind of tracks and lands with the temperatures. Areas like Sisseton up close to Fergus Falls, we got 3 to 5 potentially in Fargo, also around Detroit Lakes. Then you're heading back toward Devil's Lake, Jamestown. Barely any snowfall at all. Grand Forks could see an inch, inch and a half. And look at ice potential again through Christmas afternoon. There's going to be some out there, but not a lot. Then look what happens as we move into Monday afternoon, Christmas afternoon through Tuesday afternoon. A large area of pretty slick, icy conditions out there, along with that potential for snowfall. So again, it looks like the worst of it comes from Monday, Christmas afternoon through Tuesday afternoon. Still going to be a little bit messy tomorrow and tomorrow evening as well. Current conditions, 43 Fargo, 37 in Moorhead. Feels like 37 in Fargo when you factor in that southeast wind. By the way, that's the other part of this I didn't talk about when I was covering all that. It's going to be very windy from Sunday afternoon right through Tuesday evening. Grand Forks, 36 degrees. You look at our current temperatures right now. Again, there is some fog out there. Jamestown, Devil's Lake, Langdon, Hallock, Grand Forks, all still sitting in those foggy conditions. Tomorrow afternoon, notice the winds out of the north. The winds are going to be strong. 32 Fargo tomorrow afternoon. We're looking at temperatures continuing to come down as we head into your 11-day planner. 36, 32 on Monday. Again, those numbers should be updated, but I will tell you that 3 first alert weather days, 3 days where it's going to be windy, going to be messy. And again, if you notice, Stacy, within that window from Monday afternoon through Tuesday afternoon now, we're looking especially areas south, Fargo south and east, of seeing potential for a lot of ice and quite a bit of snowfall. But even those areas that are north and west, you're still going to get some of that, whether it's ice, whether it's snow, just not as much, but certainly slick. So really messy. Then we look ahead to next weekend, New Year's Day. Looks like it's going to be a little colder, temperatures in the mid to upper 20s.
We'll take that. That pesky wind just works its way into everything, doesn't it?
I was going to say, that's the other part, the wind.